Imagine a life lived at half speed, dreams left unpursued, potential untapped. What's the invisible force holding you back? It's a silent saboteur, a phantom menace that whispers doubts and amplifies risks, the fear of failure. This isn't just a fleeting feeling. For many, it's a concrete wall, brick by painstaking brick of what-ifs and maybes, ultimately barricading them from the very successes they crave. Think about the opportunities you've sidestepped, the challenges you've declined, the voice inside your head screaming, "Don't even try, you'll just fail." This pervasive fear doesn't discriminate. It shadows entrepreneurs on the verge of a breakthrough, athletes inches from the finish line, and everyday individuals with aspirations gathering dust on a mental shelf. But what if there was a way to not just manage this fear, but to weaponize it? What if the very thing that paralyzes so many could be transformed into a catalyst for relentless progress? Enter David Goggins. A name synonymous with unwavering discipline, unparalleled mental fortitude, and a brutal honesty that cuts through excuses like a hot knife through butter. This isn't your typical self-help guru offering fluffy platitudes. Goggins has stared down the barrel of unimaginable adversity, from a challenging childhood to multiple deployments as a Navy SEAL, from enduring grueling ultramarathons to conquering personal demons that would cripple most of us. His life is a testament to the fact that our perceived limitations are often self-imposed, flimsy boundaries erected by the insidious fear of failure. In this video, we're not going to sugarcoat the truth. We're diving deep into David Goggins' no-nonsense playbook for dismantling the fear that holds you hostage. Forget the affirmations and the wishful thinking. We're talking about actionable strategies, the raw, unfiltered principles that Goggins himself has lived by to achieve the seemingly impossible. You'll learn how to confront the uncomfortable truths about yourself, the excuses you've been telling yourself, and the real reasons behind your hesitation. We'll explore his core philosophies on building unbreakable mental toughness, pushing beyond your perceived limits, and cultivating a mindset that doesn't flinch in the face of setbacks. This isn't just about avoiding failure, it's about understanding that failure is an inevitable part of the journey to success. It's about reframing your perspective, learning from your mistakes, and using those experiences to fuel your future endeavors. By understanding and implementing David Goggins' principles, you'll gain the tools to silence that nagging inner critic, step outside your comfort zone with confidence, and ultimately, unlock a level of potential you never knew you possessed. This video is your guide to transforming fear of failure from a roadblock into a stepping stone. Stick with us until the end, because the insights you're about to gain could be the key to finally breaking free from the shackles of fear and achieving the extraordinary life you're truly capable of living. Don't just watch, implement. Your transformation starts now. Now, let's talk about one of David Goggins' most powerful mental tools for overcoming failure, the cookie jar. Imagine an actual cookie jar. What do you put in it? Delicious treats, right? Things that bring you a little bit of joy or satisfaction. Goggins uses this analogy to describe a mental repository of all your past wins, your triumphs, and even those moments you pushed through immense difficulty. It doesn't matter how big or small these achievements seem in hindsight. Did you finish that tough workout when every fiber of your being screamed to stop? Did you nail that presentation after weeks of preparation? Did you overcome a personal challenge that felt insurmountable at the time? These are your cookies. The beauty of the cookie jar lies in its accessibility. Whenever you're facing a new challenge, whenever that familiar fear of failure starts to creep in and whisper doubts, that's when you reach into your mental cookie jar. You mentally pull out one of those past victories. You vividly remember the effort you put in, the obstacles you overcame, and the feeling of accomplishment that followed. It's not about dwelling in the past, it's about using your past self as evidence of your capabilities in the present. Each cookie you recall serves as a tangible reminder that you have faced adversity before and emerged stronger. This builds a reservoir of confidence that directly combats the anxiety and uncertainty fueling your fear. Think of it as building a mental resume of resilience. Every time you add a cookie to your jar, you're reinforcing the narrative that you are someone who doesn't give up easily, someone who can push through discomfort and achieve their goals. When faced with a daunting task that triggers the fear of failure, instead of focusing solely on the potential negative outcome, you can consciously shift your attention to the times you've succeeded in the past. This isn't about ignoring the risks, but about balancing them with a strong sense of self-efficacy. It's about reminding yourself, I've been through tough times before, and I've come out on top. I have the mental toughness to handle this. The key here is active recall and genuine acknowledgement. Don't just vaguely remember past successes. Take a moment to truly relive the experience. What did it feel like? What steps did you take? What internal strength did you tap into? By engaging with these memories in a detailed way, you make them more potent and readily available when you need them most. This practice isn't about arrogance or complacency, it's about building a solid foundation of self-belief that can withstand the storms of doubt and the pressure of potential failure. Cultivating your cookie jar is an ongoing process. Make a conscious effort to recognize and acknowledge your wins, no matter how seemingly insignificant. These small victories, accumulated over time, become a powerful source of mental fuel in your journey of overcoming fear and achieving your full potential. It's a cornerstone of developing true mental toughness. The act of consciously building your cookie jar also fosters a more positive and resilient mindset. When you actively seek out and acknowledge your past wins, you train your brain to focus on your capabilities rather than your shortcomings. This subtle shift in perspective can have a profound impact on how you approach new challenges. Instead of being immediately overwhelmed by the potential for failure, you're more likely to approach the situation with a sense of, "I've got this," grounded in past experience. It's about building a history of overcoming adversity that you can draw upon in moments of doubt. This isn't about denying the possibility of setbacks, but rather about equipping yourself with the mental toughness to navigate them effectively. Your cookie jar becomes a tangible representation of your resilience, a testament to your ability to learn, adapt, and persevere. It's a proactive strategy for cultivating confidence and dismantling the paralyzing grip of the fear of failure. Make building your cookie jar a daily habit, and watch as your capacity to face challenges with courage and determination grows exponentially. So, what's the ultimate takeaway from David Goggins' relentless pursuit of excellence and his battle against the crippling fear of failure? It boils down to this: the power to overcome the obstacles that stand between you and your goals lies within you. It demands brutal self-awareness, an unflinching honesty about your weaknesses and the excuses you've been making. It requires a conscious decision to step willingly into the arena of discomfort, to understand that growth doesn't happen in your safe zone. And crucially, it necessitates the active cultivation of mental resilience, that inner grit forged in the fires of past challenges, readily accessible in your cookie jar when doubt starts to creep in. The truth, as Goggins so powerfully demonstrates, is that fear is often a self-imposed cage. The key to unlocking that cage isn't avoidance, it's confrontation. It's about recognizing the fear, acknowledging its presence, but refusing to let it dictate your actions. It's about understanding that the path to achievement is paved with potential setbacks, and that failure, when viewed correctly, is not a final destination but a crucial learning opportunity. Now, the knowledge shared here is only potent if you put it into practice. What's one thing you've been avoiding due to the fear of failure? What small step can you take today to confront that fear head-on? Let us know in the comments below. Share your thoughts, your struggles, and your commitments to action. Your experiences can inspire others on this journey of self-improvement and building a stronger mindset. If you found value in David Goggins' wisdom and these strategies for overcoming fear, please hit that like button. And if you're committed to unlocking your full potential and cultivating unwavering mental resilience, subscribe to our channel for more content designed to push you beyond your limits. Thank you for watching. Now go out there and take control.